Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here again, out walking. Seems like the trees turned a lot brighter since yesterday. Some nice colored ones behind me. So I hope everybody is in a great mood today, doing well. My second day walking, I did make my 1 mile yesterday, so I was proud of myself. So I'm gonna try to go at it again. There's actually a few people walking today. So let me go keep telling you about myself. So yesterday I was telling you about how we became foster parents. Now my husband is 77. How we became foster parents. Now my husband is 77 and I just turned 60. So again, it was a big change in our life. So we didn't, go to the gym while we had the kids, and just life got in the way. So it's back to him and I now. And I did mention yesterday we were in network marketing. So we both do that, and he owns his own construction business. He's been doing that for about 50 years. And I just got into digital marketing. I really like that because you don't have physical products. It's all digital. You don't have to mail out or, bug your friends. And we have an automated system that works for us. So we don't have to, be on the computer the whole day. Like my husband, I'm going to admit, he does most of our network marketing. And he spends a lot of time on the computer doing that. I don't like doing that. I don't like to be in front of the computer all day. So this frees up my time. I only have to work about 2 hours a day, 3 or 4 times a week. And the automated system is right there to help me out. If you have any questions, feel free. This is only my second TikTok, so I'm not sure where all the buttons are on this live stream. So bear with me. You can always DM me too, private message me, and I'll get back to any the questions that you might have. So yeah, I've been doing network marketing. I started in June, and so far I'm liking it. The group that we're in is awesome. 24/7 help. The person that I bought from, a friend of mine, has been very helpful, and I just want to continue this, see where it takes me. We have 4 products that we sell. Goes from 100 to 900. So it is budget friendly for those that might want to do a digital marketing or, passive income, work from home, make money online, all those words. And with the $100 product, you get the $100 product. With the $300 product, you would get the 100 and the 300. With the $300 product, you would get the 100 and the 300. With the $600 product, you would get the 100, the $300 product. You would get the 100, the 300, and the 600. And the 900, you would get all of them. So, excuse me, 100, the 300, and the 600. And the 900, you would get all of them. So, excuse me, going up a hill. So, excuse me, going up a hill. So like I said, it is budget friendly. If you don't have a lot of money to spend, you can buy the lowest one for $100, and it is 100% profit. And that's, buy the lowest one for $100, and it is 100% profit. And that's one thing that I am loving, because if any of you have done network marketing, it's one thing that I am loving, because if any of you have done network marketing, MLM, you only get a percentage of what you sell. On network marketing, MLM, you only get a percentage of what you sell, because of course the company needs to do this, but this is digital, so it's 100% profit. And with me being semi-retired, I do help my husband with his construction. And with me being semi-retired, I do help my husband with his construction business. I'm kind of the admin. We just moved it to our house because it's just him and I now. Hi there. And so, like I said, we just moved it to our house. We just moved it to our house because it's just him and I now. Hi there. And so, like I said, we just moved it to our house. So we have no office any longer that's outside the home. He works from home. He's been working pretty much out of the house for years now, and he did have a admin that retired. So so I basically took over, and it's for years now, and he did have a admin that retired. So so I basically took over and is helping him with that. I do help him with our network marketing company also. Is helping him with that. I do help him with our network marketing company also. But this is kind of my venture. I wanted to do something on my own. But this is kind of my venture. I wanted to do something on my own and try something out that was different. And so far, I'm really liking it. And try something out that was different. And so far, I'm really liking it. So today is kind of cloudy today. But it's nice to be walking. It's not hot. Yesterday I was really hot. And excuse my breath. Like I said yesterday in my live, I am out of shape, and I wanted to get back into some kind of exercise. So I thought walking is a good start. So I was proud of myself for walking a little over a mile yesterday. I had to do one little small loop to make it the mile from where my car was parked. But I did it, and I was proud of myself. And if you didn't catch me live yesterday, I actually love walking in cemeteries. I know it's kind of creepy, but it's usually very quiet. There's actually a few people here today. Some people walking, some people visiting gravestones. But there's flat spots and hills, and it's right across the pond from where I live. So it's not that far. Hi there. And it's very, very pretty. Let me give you like a little look here. So, and that's, the pond is behind us, and we live just on the other side. If you go in the backyard, you can see the cemetery from our backyard. So, what is everybody else up to today? Leave me a comment and let me know what are you doing today? Here's a good one. What are you planning for supper? It's like, I swear, that's like the first thing I think of. It's like, oh, what am I going to cook for supper tonight? Luckily, my husband isn't picky. If I wanted just to have sandwiches, he'd be fine with it. One of his favorites is tuna melts. So that's really easy. I think tonight's Friday night. We're probably going to go out to eat. He likes to go out on either a Friday or a Saturday. And we were on vacation. We had gone to Mexico, and we got back a couple weeks ago. And we were both wanting a hamburger, the silliest thing. We could have gotten it there, but I just feel like it wouldn't have been the same. So I think we're gonna go do burgers tonight. And most likely it'll be fast food. I like Burger King Whoppers, so I'm gonna vote for that one. So this is the tree I was talking about yesterday. Still no change, but I love the shape. And for some reason, there is only one grave under it. And it is a bench, which I think is awesome. I said that yesterday in my live that, you know, I like these benches, and I really never thought about it because I try not to think about me being in the ground here. But it's nice for people that want to come and sit at their loved one's site and maybe have a conversation. It is very peaceful, and I'm really glad that the sun isn't shining. Yesterday was really hot, especially for my first day walking again. I was pooped. I ran to the car. Okay, not ran to the car, but I got into the car, and I switched on that AC. I couldn't get it on quick enough. And I just sat there for a little bit, cooling down. I was kind of happy though I did it in less than 30 minutes. Now, I say I'm 5 feet tall, but in reality, I'm not. I'm probably 4'10", but I'm not at that point yet that I want to give in those couple inches, you know? This morning, we have one of those Ring cameras on our front door, and it was kind of funny because it went off, and I was like, wow, we getting a package this early in the morning? No, it was a flock of birds had gone to the bird feeder and then onto the ground and had tripped my camera. There must have been about 25 little birds. I'm not sure what kind they were, but it was kind of funny that many birds was out front of our house and they had tripped it. I was kind of hoping I was getting a package. Maybe a surprise. If you want to know anything else about me, comment. Ask me any questions you'd like. And yes, I'm already out of breath. And my distance is 0.64. I forgot yesterday that I have it on my iWatch. Yesterday I shut off to check the how many miles I had gone. And then I remembered that it shows up on my watch. Oh, today, let me see. We slept in it today. My husband didn't, I woke up about 7:30. My husband didn't wake up until about 8:30, which is very surprising for him that he slept in that late. So he must have been tired. So again, I just turned 60. My husband is 77. He loves to work. He is a workaholic and does not want to retire. I, on the other hand, would love him to retire because he deserves it. He's worked hard his whole life. His father owned a Studebaker dealership, and he started there when he was quite young and has worked ever since.
Hello again.
Hello again. And he's done construction, like I said. He's had his own construction business for 50 years plus. And he loves to work. And he told me he will never retire. And he's semi-retired, I guess. He does industrial metal buildings. So he only builds for people that he's built for before, and usually renovates the buildings that he's sold in the past. He's gotten a few people that have, gotten a hold of him out of the blue. Word of mouth, I guess. And that's how he's been working for the past few years, is basically word of mouth. Whew. Again, I'm really glad it's not sunny today. I wish I had wore this hat yesterday when it was sunny. So I would like him to be able to completely stop construction. It's a headache. And it would free up space in our house. So we wouldn't have to have his office and all his plans and files and everything at home. But I am glad that he finally decided to leave the office building that he was in, because he was paying a lot of money for rent, electricity, internet. He was paying a lot of money for rent, electricity, internet, and nobody was there. I would go down for maybe internet, and nobody was there. I would go down for maybe a half hour, maybe 2-3 times a week. So basically I was just like, come on now, let's just close up shop, move everything, or maybe 2-3 times a week. So basically I was just like, come on now, let's just close up shop, move everything home. We got a cell phone with his business number, so he doesn't miss any phone calls, and it's the same number. He didn't have to home. We got a cell phone with his business number, so he doesn't miss any phone calls, and it's the same number. He didn't have to change the landline of his business, so that was good. Phone calls, and it's the same number. He didn't have to change the landline of his business, so that was good. He was a little worried about that. So I would really change the landline of his business, so that was good. He was a little worried about that. So I would really like to see him retire. Really like to see him retire completely from the construction business. And I was saying yesterday how he has 2 project cars in the garage. So he is restoring I think it's a 1964 Studebaker. Is restoring I think it's a 1964 Studebaker Avanti. He got it about Studebaker Avanti. He got it about, I don't know, like 3 years ago, I guess. And he's completely restoring it on his own. And then he bought, I don't know, like 3 years ago, I guess. And he's completely restoring it on his own. And then he bought a Cobra kit car years ago, before we had even met. Bought a Cobra kit car years ago, before we had even met. Bought a Cobra kit car years ago, before we had even met. And that's been in the basement, in the garage, for I don't know how many years. And I would like to see him finish that. He just had a engine built for it, but it's sitting. He just had a engine built for it, but it's sitting in one of the garage bays now, collecting dust because of his Studebaker background. He wants to finish the Studebaker, and we've already joined the Studebaker car group, the local one. So he wants to be able to show his vehicle in shows. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So yeah, he wants to show his car in car shows. So he's really been restoring that. I mean, it was a rust bucket when he got it, but now he's restored it. He's painted it, picked out a beautiful burgundy metallic color for it, and it's going to be a gorgeous car when he's done. Unfortunately, I never learned how to drive a manual stick shift, so I will not be driving it. I tried to talk him into making it an automatic so I could drive it, but there was just no way that he was going to make it an automatic, which is a bummer for me, but I guess I should have learned when I was younger, and I have no desire to learn now. Whew. I'm getting winded. So I hope people gave me some ideas for suppers, because I need some for my next week menu. And if you have any healthy ones, that would be even a better one. But flavorful. I need flavorful. I can't do bland food. Both my husband and I can't do bland food. We like flavor. And that's probably what happened. I put all these extra pounds on. So if there's anything else that you would like to know about me, my family, put in a comment. And hopefully I can figure out how to see them after, because I'm not quite sure how to do that. Yesterday I thought that a couple people commented, but then when I went into my TikTok studio, there wasn't any comments. So I don't know if I'm able to see them after my live is
Time,
completed
23 minutes, 51
or
seconds.
not.
Total distance,
I hope I can.
1.0 miles. Average pace,
Well, I just hit my
23
1 mile.
minutes, 50 seconds per mile.
And my car is quite a ways away.
23 minutes, 50
So
seconds
it will
per
definitely
mile.
be over a mile today. I'm glad I started doing my lives because it gives me purpose. It gives me purpose to get out of the house and to do these. You know, I've done lives on Facebook before. You know, you sit at your desk or sit at the kitchen table. But I think being outside is so much easier. And you could talk about pretty much whatever. It's not like a business live. And I'm definitely going to talk about the business that I'm in because I think it's great. Especially for those that wanting to make extra income, but they don't have a lot of time or a lot of money. So working 2 hours a day, and it doesn't have to be 2 hours straight either. You can do, you know, half hour in the morning after your kids go to school, you know, another half hour at lunch or after the kids go to bed at night, you know, spend a little time working the business. But if you're consistent and do it every day, it will work out for you. I just want to show you real slowly. This cemetery is beautiful. I don't know if that's kind of weird to say because it's a cemetery, but I like it. And you don't have to be worried about getting hit by a car because I live in a very small town. Some of the side roads, actually most of the side roads, don't have sidewalks. So if you walk down these side roads, some of the cars, they don't know what speed limits are. And so I don't really like walking on the side roads. Downtown, we have sidewalks downtown for the most part. And my town's so tiny. We have one little stoplight downtown. But we do have a Dunkin' Donuts. So that was a definite plus. Because we're New Englanders, we need our dunks. And that's probably one of my reasons too. Oh God, I love caramel lattes from Dunks. I'll tell you. But I've actually been trying to